Hello everyone. In today's video, I will present you some surprising facts about Donald Trump, the 45th President of the United States of America. First, let us briefly recall the following. Donald Trump served as the 45th President of the United States, 2017-21. He was the third president in U.S. history to be impeached by the U.S. House of Representatives and the only president to be impeached twice. Once in 2019, he was acquitted by the U.S. Senate in 2020 and once. In the presidential election of 2020, Trump was defeated by his Democratic opponent, former Vice President Joe Biden, by 306 electoral votes to 232. Prior to his 2016 run for the presidency, Trump had gained notoriety as a real estate developer and businessman who owned, managed, or licensed his name to hotels, casinos, golf courses, resorts, and residential properties in New York City and around the world. From 2004 to 2015, he starred in a reality television series, The Apprentice, which popularized the phrase "you're fired," and featured contestants competing in various challenges to become one of his employees. Now let's look at why we should love Trump. Reason 10. His physical appearance is attractive. He is tall, large, white, and, though a little overweight, appears physically fit for his age. He is not skinny or obese. He is always well-groomed. He looks good in well-tailored suits. He looks presidential, especially beside other world leaders. Reason 9. He was good at foreign policy. It was America first, and he called out our NATO partners for not contributing their fair share. He knew how to control authoritarian leaders through a combination of flattery and fear. He admires Vladimir Putin because he is a powerful leader, and party he helped the right American candidate win in 2016. Reason 8. He is an astute communicator. He understands the symbolism of our flag and the Bible. He was quick to grasp the power of Twitter in talking directly to his audience, bypassing the filter of liberal media. Overall, his writing is succinct and not atrocious. It's never hard to get his meaning. His speech is easy to understand. He doesn't mumble, slur, or stutter. Reason 7. He is good for business and our economy. He worked diligently for America. He lowered our personal taxes and excessive taxes on corporations. He was not given enough time to prove that the trickle-down economics of Reagan and Bush can actually work. He was trying to drain the D.C. swamp. Reason 6. He defends American values and conservative principles. He is a patriot. He wants to return us to a time when America was respected, when certain types of people were less vocal, disruptive, and knew their place. He defends our borders from illegal intruders. He is good at exposing conspiracies against the U.S., vaccines, deep state rigging of our elections, big pharma, climate change, green energy, and witch hunters. He agrees with Bobby Kennedy Jr., who exposed Dr. Fauci as one who pushed the COVID hoax for his own enrichment. And what do you think? The best president ever or the worst president ever?
We created the greatest economy in the history of our country.
Well, first of all, let's put this in perspective.
The unemployment numbers for African Americans, for Asian Americans, for Hispanic Americans, virtually every number was the best.
Inflation rate month to month was just an inch.
We had the best stock market price ever.
I got that, but guess what we are? We're in a position where for the last several months it hasn't spiked.
You know what? She deleted 33,000 emails.
How that could possibly happen, how anyone could be that irresponsible. And I thought, what data was in there that may compromise sources and methods? By that I mean names of people who helped, or et cetera. And it's just totally irresponsible.
I think it's disgraceful what she's done.
I mean, honest to God, that's all I think.
The biggest scandal was when they spied on my campaign.
I haven't, look.
He also has some beautiful and encouraging words, but he gets a lot of backlash from the public for his harsh temperament and sarcasm.
Never quit, never give up, do something you love. When you do something that you love, you'll never fail. What you're going to do is give it a shot again and again and again. You're ultimately going to be successful.
So here we have looked at the reasons why people like Donald Trump so much, and now we're going to look differently at why the rest of the people hate Donald Trump.
Gentle, Donald. Slowly, okay?
much you want for your pot? 500. 600.
One, you're fired. Presumably Trump thinks he can run the government like he ran things on The Apprentice, telling people that he deems not up to snuff that they're fired.
This is the final battle. They know it. I know it. You know it. Everybody knows it. This is it. Either they win or we win. And if they win, we no longer have a country. Our enemies are lunatics and maniacs. They cannot stand that they do not own me. I don't need them. I don't need anything about them. I don't need their money. They cannot steer me. They cannot shake me. And they will never, ever control me. And they will never, ever, therefore, control you.
That may be how his campaign works with its revolving door of staffers and campaign managers, but the federal bureaucracy isn't the Trump Organization. 2. Congress will drive him insane. On the campaign trail, Trump has made big promises like enacting a sizable tax cut plan, replacing Obamacare, tearing up trade deals, not to mention building a giant wall on another country's dime. But he has demonstrated little understanding of how much the legislative branch controls a president's agenda. It is the Congress, not the president, that introduces and passes laws such as Trump's proposed tax cut. 3. He'll be investigated to death. As a private businessman, Mr. Trump has avoided detailed scrutiny of his wealth and business entanglements. He had very publicly chafed at audits, which he claims to receive annually from the IRS. Just wait until he's president. Ms. Trump can almost certainly expect to be barraged by congressional investigations into his business affairs. Relationships with foreign leaders and anything else Congress decides is in the public interest.
And which of these views do you agree with and which do you reject? Do you think Donald Trump is the best or the worst president of the United States?
I'm taking shots at the enemy. I'm gonna make it to